You ever click accept on an event invite and then just completely forget about it? Yeah, we all do it. But what if I told you that behind that one little click, there's this incredible hidden journey happening at lightning speed? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain and follow the exact path of your RSVP right from the moment you click. So what's really going on back there? Is there some poor intern manually ticking a box on a giant spreadsheet? Is it just internet magic? Nah, the answer is way more interesting and a whole lot more efficient. I think the best way to picture it is like this. Your RSVP takes a high-speed journey through a perfectly automated digital office. It's got a mailroom, an automated clerk, and a super smart filing cabinet, and they all work together in, literally, the blink of an eye. So come on, let's follow that click and see where it goes. So it all kicks off right here with that one simple action you barely even think about. But trust me, this click is so much more than meets the eye. It's basically the starting pistol for an invisible, high-speed race. See, that click doesn't just change the color of a button on your screen. Nope. It triggers a really sophisticated back-end workflow, a whole chain of events designed for just one purpose: to update the event's official record instantly, accurately, and with zero human help. And the very first stop in our digital office adventure is the mailroom. This is where your RSVP first lands, and it's an absolutely critical step to make sure nothing gets lost in the shuffle. So this digital mailroom, it runs on a technology called Amazon SQS, which stands for Simple Queue Service. The easiest way to think of it is as a digital waiting line. It takes every single RSVP, gives it a little virtual timestamp, and puts it in a safe, orderly queue to be processed. The beauty of this is, even if 1 million people RSVP at the exact same time, the system guarantees that not a single response is ever dropped or forgotten. Here's how that mail drop works, step by step. First, your RSVP, your yes, no, or maybe, gets packaged up into a neat, secure little data message. Second, that message gets sent right into its own dedicated queue. And third, it just waits. It's safe, it's secure, and it's ready for the next stop on its journey. All right, so our message is sitting in the mailroom, ready to go. Now it's time for it to be picked up by the most efficient worker in this whole office, the automated clerk. And this clerk is a really cool piece of tech called AWS Lambda. You can just picture it as a tiny, dedicated robot that's basically asleep until a new piece of mail arrives. The moment your RSVP lands in that queue, Lambda wakes up, grabs the message, and does its job perfectly. It doesn't need a coffee break, it never gets distracted, and it only works when there's actually work to be done. Super efficient. And this really shows you how much better this is than the old way of doing things. You know, back in the day, you'd need a person or a big, clunky server constantly checking an inbox for new messages. That's slow, expensive, and just asking for mistakes. With Lambda, the whole system is reactive. It springs into action the microsecond it's needed, does the job, and then goes right back to waiting. It's the absolute definition of efficiency. So our automated clerk has the RSVP message in its hands. Now what? Well, it takes it straight to the official records room, which is managed by what I like to call the smart guest list. This is Amazon DynamoDB, and in our little office analogy, this is the ultimate filing cabinet. It's where the master guest list for every single event is stored. And it's incredibly fast, super organized, and can pull up any piece of information in milliseconds. This is the one single source of truth for who's coming, who's not, and who's still on the fence. So what does a file in this amazing cabinet actually look like? Well, it's probably simpler than you'd think. Each record just needs a few key things: an ID for the event itself, something to identify you, like your email, and of course, your RSVP status. That's it. It's clean, simple, and incredibly effective at keeping everything organized. Now, here's where the clerk gets smart. It takes your RSVP, and first it checks the filing cabinet. It's basically asking, hey, have I seen this person RSVP for this event before? If the answer is, yep, it just updates your status. Maybe you changed from maybe to accepted. But if you're a brand new guest, it creates a new file for you. The crucial point is the system knows exactly whether to create a new record or just update an old one. And here is the immediate payoff. The second that record in the filing cabinet is updated, the overall event stats are updated in real time. The event organizer can see, right this second, the exact count of who's accepted, who's declined, and who's still undecided. Your one little click has instantly changed the big picture. Pretty cool, right? But hold on. the job isn't quite done yet. A truly efficient office is also a tidy one. So this final step is all about making sure the system is clean, reliable, and ready for the very next RSVP. You see, this whole system is built to be foolproof. It checks every incoming request to make sure it's valid. It logs any errors without stopping the whole assembly line. And most importantly, it only deletes the original message from the mailroom after the filing cabinet has been successfully updated. This simple rule is absolutely key to preventing any chance of losing an RSVP or counting someone twice. So there you have it, from your simple click to the digital mailroom, to the automated clerk, and finally to the smart filing cabinet. This entire journey through a high-tech digital office happens in less time than it takes you to blink. It's all powered by this invisible, automated team working in perfect harmony. It really makes you think, doesn't it? Every time you like a photo, add something to your shopping cart, or cast a vote in an online poll, there's probably a very similar invisible journey happening behind the scenes. So what other simple clicks in your day do you think are hiding this kind of incredible technology?